Some places don't just tell a story, they hold it. And Africville is definitely one of those places. While visiting Halifax, my wife and I were able to make the trip to a place history tried to erase. We had read about it, but nothing prepared us for what it felt like to actually stand there, on ground that holds so much history, memory, and meaning. Immersing ourselves in that space, surrounded by its stories, its silence, made it real in a way that words on a page never could. And as we would soon learn, you can't fully grasp the weight of Africville until you hear it told firsthand by those who lived it. Not just in words, but also in song. If you've never heard of it, Africville was once a vibrant Black community on the shores of Halifax, full of family, faith, and resilience. In the 1960s, it was demolished in the name of urban renewal, a decision shaped not by progress, but by prejudice, and to put it plainly, racism. There's much more to this story than what I'll be sharing here, so I encourage you to explore it for yourself if you'd like. What stands there now is a smaller replica of the old Seaview Church, rebuilt as both a museum and a memorial. But what we found inside wasn't just a history lesson. It was a story still being told by the very people who lived it. When we arrived, a tour was already in progress, but we'd soon find out that the two women leading it, Bernice Arsenault and Beatrice Wilkins, were former Africville residents themselves. As they guided us through the space, they shared memories of growing up here. Stories of laughter, family, faith, and the simple joys of community life. They also spoke about the challenges that their community faced, the hardships and injustices that tested them, and how through it all, they carried themselves with courage and resilience. Listening to them felt like stepping back into a world that once was, and still is, through their voices. It wasn't history behind glass, it was living memory. At one point, someone asked Beatrice if she still felt angry, if she harbored any resentment for what had happened. And she smiled gently and said something I won't soon forget. She said, "No, what's done is done, it's in the past, but we can't forget what happened." There was no bitterness there, only peace. Both Beatrice and Bernice radiated warmth, gratitude, and faith. They had lost so much, yet carried so much love in their hearts. Standing there, I realized forgiveness isn't about forgetting. It's about freeing yourself. After the tour, we noticed a small table set up with books about Africville. Stories written by those who lived there and those determined to preserve its legacy. We were lucky enough to have Bernice and Beatrice sign and personalize them for us. It was a simple gesture, but a special one. Something that we'll hold close to our hearts and share with our family and one day pass down so future generations know what happened here in Canada. They also mentioned another book, an Africville cookbook, that unfortunately wasn't available at that time, but when it is, I'll make sure to post the link in the description. Also, after speaking for a while, we learned that Bernice is one of the women featured on the Canada Post stamp that was released back in 2014, commemorating Africville and serving as a reminder of the ongoing struggle for recognition and the enduring African-Canadian identity. As we walked the grounds before leaving, I kept thinking about how much faith and gratitude lived in that space. Places like Africville remind us that healing isn't about erasing pain, it's about transforming it into purpose. Standing there that morning, I was reminded that mindfulness isn't only about being present in our own lives. It's also about being present with the stories and the experiences of others. To pause, to listen, and to honor what they've carried. And in that awareness, healing and growth can happen. Before we left, Bernice and Beatrice told us that they had a treat for us. So they invited us to have a seat on the pew. And then they began to sing.
This may be the last time, this may be the last time, this may be the last time, maybe the last time, I don't know, this may be the last time we all sit together, maybe the last time, I don't know, this may be the last time we all sit together, maybe the last time, I don't know, this may be the last time, this may be the last time, this may be the last time, maybe the last time, I don't know, this may be the last time we all sing together, maybe the last time, I don't know, this may be the last time we all sing together, maybe the last time, I don't know, this may be the last time, this may be the last time, this may be the last time, maybe the last time, I don't know.
Woo! If you'd like to learn more about Africville, I've included links in the description which dive deeper into this part of Canadian history. It's our responsibility, our duty really, to learn about what happened here and to carry those lessons forward so that if we ever see something like this starting to happen again, we're not only able to recognize it, but we'll have the strength and courage to speak up and to do something about it.
But what I want people to always remember is that don't let it happen to you what happened to us.
Thanks for watching.